Support the Philippines disaster that leaves millions without homes. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Babcock from Empowering the Blind here today. And I was looking at Google News, which is something that I often do, and something under the world headline caught my attention. And it was talking about the millions that have been displaced in the Philippines because of the recent super typhoon that occurred. And I started to think about a blog posting that I did the other day. I think it was yesterday or the day before, talking about whether or not you have the next great idea, or the next idea for the next great application. Need to figure out a different way to word that. But I went ahead and I wrote up a blog posting, and then I was reading that news story today about what's going on over in the Philippines, and I think that our cold weather here in Montana is bad, but man, that's horrible news over there. And I've been posting all these videos about how people in the United States, Canada, and the UK can make some money by doing referral marketing and you know, being able to get paid to refer people to try out Fortune 500 companies' products. Now, one of my worst things is I don't like making phone calls. And I was thinking about that Android application that I was wanting to write a couple days ago, and that blog posting that I did, and that news story all together, and I'm like, well, how could people in the United States or Canada help those who are you know, going through this horrific tragedy? How can they help them and provide them with some support if they can't even support themselves? For example, I got a buddy who, well, I'm trying to get him involved with ZNZ, and he can't support himself. He's living off of one of his siblings, and I'm like, hey, well, why don't you do this, ZNZ? You can make phone calls for me, and I'll split the profits with you. You don't got a debit card, that's cool. Guess what? You make the phone calls, you get these people to convert, and I'll split the profits with you. Haven't heard from him since I brought that up. So, that deal's open to anyone who's willing to do it. But the Philippines are great individual, like they're good work ethics. They've got great work ethics. Now, I haven't done that much research on the super typhoon. I haven't really looked into it that much because honestly I've been reading books too much. But here's my thoughts, okay? If you're running an online business, maybe something where you can only call in the US or Canada or something, and you're wanting to get more work done and be more productive, go to the blog posting referenced in this video description, and you can also find it at empoweringtheblind.com. Just do a search for next great application or something like that. Yeah, next great application, will find it. But if you were to hire Filipinos from sites such as Elance, as linked to in that document, then possibly you could be supporting those families in need. From the best of my understanding, there is a major city that wasn't hit as bad as some of the outlying cities, which means that if you went to Elance and you were looking for someone to hire to do either some web work or some other work for you, maybe make some phone calls for you or something, and someone bids on your job from the Philippines, my opinion is hire them right away. Of course, if they meet the qualifications that you need, but that way you're supporting a family that, yeah, that person can do the work, and yeah, that person has access to internet, but maybe he's a college student trying to support his family who got hurt in the typhoon, or maybe he's a businessman who runs his own business, but his family, maybe his parents or something, are in one of those outlying cities, and he's trying to make some extra money to be able to send it back to his family. So, if you have any job that you don't really want to do, it's related to your business, either brick and mortar or a online business, and you know, everyone has those jobs they don't want to do. go to empoweringtheblind.com, do a search for the Android application, or next great application is what it is, and take a look at that blog posting, find the elance link, click on that, and go ahead and... Oh, by the way, I don't get affiliate fee. I didn't feel like filling out the affiliate application. I'm lazy when it comes to those. But, so it's just linked to elance.com, so you can always just go to elance.com, or do a search for Filipino outsource sites, or something like that. Just help where you can. If you support this and you don't have an online business, go ahead and share it on Facebook.